Welcome and welcome back to the Webby O'Neill channel. This is the Transfer Talk roundup of the latest Manchester United transfer news. Min Jae for Fabrizio Romano. He's reporting that Min Jae is close to agreeing personal terms with Bayern Munich.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised like a club like Bayern Munich are coming in for him. He's a quality player. And to be honest with you, Manchester United should go out, all out, to try and get him. This might just end up to Min Jae, his personal preference. Does he want the Bundesliga or does he want the Premier League? Premier League, harder league. We know that, physicality and everything. So would he prefer the Bundesliga? But to be honest with you, if Erik ten Hag wants him, then United have to go all out and get him.
Yeah, as it stands now, like it said in the tweet, there's no fresh bid from Manchester United. So it does sound like Manchester United have offered personal terms and agreed to pay his release clause in July.
Yeah, well, July is the D-Day and United must act. It's a quality centre-half we want. Obviously, Maguire there, talk, he's going out. But the thing is it just down to the Bundesliga and the Premier League? I think that's what it might come down to. But United, they have to start fighting for the people what Erik ten Hag wants. And I'd be very, very disappointed if I don't see any movement next week, Man United trying to get him.
Yeah, at the moment, as we all know, he's doing his military training over in South Korea from the start of June up until July. So it's also a matter of how much contact he's got as well with the outside world. Is he on his phone to his agent while he's doing military training? Like, look, lads, I've got a phone call on my phone. Just stop a minute while I answer this. It's Bayern Munich or it's Man United.
Listen.
But for me, I don't think this is going to be a done deal with any clubs just yet. I think once he's finished his military training, we'll get a good peace of mind and some good info on who he's going to decide to join.
Yeah, I think it's just down to more information when the bids go in, when it's allowed, which is, I think, from the 1st of July to get that release clause done. So it's a matter of sitting and waiting and hoping that United start acting proper and go for him and get him.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, he's a top player. A lot of his out there have been getting involved when we've discussed Min Jae. But I would expect Erik ten Hag to have other alternatives. And I do think there's alternatives out there for a right-sided centre-back as well. But this fella does look like a powerhouse. He looks like a warrior and someone who would fit very, very well alongside Lisandro Martinez. And I'm not putting Rafael Varane down there because he's still a Rolls Royce of a defender.
If it's a centre-half he wants, you can't just stick to one player. He has to have alternatives. So July is the time where we will see movement. And let's hope Min Jae chooses United.
Another player who's on Erik ten Hag's radar is Rasmus Højlund. Now, his agents have spoken with Atalanta this week, and Atalanta said they want €100 million.
Ooh, that's €100 million. Well, I can't see Man United paying that, and to be honest, I can't see anybody else paying that. I think Atalanta, quite rightly, they want as much as they can get, but 100 million, no. I think what realistically, if United do go in for him, I think 65 million to 70 million euros with a few add-ons, that seems reasonable to me. And as I've said before, he's a United fan. He wants to come to Old Trafford. So United, in the next coming weeks, let's just see if they do go get him. Do you know what I mean? Because 100 million, that's not realistic for a young player like that. But Atalanta, fair play to him, you can't knock him. And there's one thing we need, is a striker. He's young, he's tall, he's athletic. He'll suit United, I think. In the coming weeks, we'll see what happens. This could end up tricky, but it's a striker we need. I'm not saying he's going to be the main striker. We do need two, but 100 million euros, bit far-fetched that for me. 65 million with add-ons. Let me know what you think about that. But 65 million should start the bid rolling. They've gone top heavy, and you can't blame them really. It's the way of the world. They're looking at the Premier League, 100 million euros. That's what they expect. What I want to see is Man United going for two players in one position, and it's two strikers we need. So United need to get the finger out. I mean, they're under pressure with the Min Jae, bringing him in. So this is another player where they're going to be under pressure, and there has to be action in the coming weeks.
Mason Mount, talk around him that a fresh bid will be put in next week from Manchester United.
What will happen is next week, that second bid will go in, and then they'll get it sorted. Stop the wrangling, stop the messing about, just get it done, get the first player in. That's what we want to see, and then United can concentrate elsewhere. But there really should be no messing about here. Just pay the money, get it done, and next week, if it's not done next week, then to be honest with you, people will be pulling their hair out. There's no need for this to drag on whatsoever. All personal terms are sorted, so it's just the fee. Stop messing about. You might end up paying 55, 60 million.
The thing is, like with any transfer, the longer you leave it, the more chance it is for other clubs who
Yeah.
don't get their own top targets then to move to other targets. And, you know, there's rumours also that Arsenal might be looking at Mason Mount as well. So Manchester United need to get that done.
Yes.
If that's what Erik ten Hag wants, and move on to other targets that we need to replace people in the team going forward next year. David De Gea.
Oh, this is worrying me, this transfer policy, keeping him here for so long without having a contract signed. We've seen how the transfer window's gone with United in the past. It's been very erratic, and not to have a goalkeeper, a number one goalkeeper signed up, is very worrying. Because there is no sign of any new goalkeeper being signed, a world-class goalkeeper. I don't know what the problem is here, whether it's money or anything like that, whether David De Gea has been offered a deal elsewhere, but they have to get this sorted. This could really derail a good summer transfer window, and it's got to be sorted. Very, very worrying this. No goalkeeper in mind, and a goalkeeper who is hesitating over signing a contract. Now, it might be that David De Gea wants to sign the contract, but it may be the club what are dithering. He has to get it signed this week, and United have to deal with it.
This has been on the table now for a number of weeks, if not months.
Too long.
And yeah, it is a bit worrying, you know, looking from the outside in, what's actually going on there. But at the same time, look, if he does end up leaving, for me, he's been one of our best players over the years, clean sheet records, player of the year, the amount of times he saved Manchester United, 10 or 12 points a season he's been worth. So listen, if you do end up going, David, from me, all the best and good luck for the future.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, great goalkeeper. I hope he stays, to be perfectly honest.
Do you know what? Sorry to interrupt. I think one of the problems is because he's not guaranteed the number one spot, and Erik ten Hag's maybe told him that.
He's a professional. He knows what to do. I've seen him fight back before, and he would fight back. He wouldn't take that as a given that he wouldn't be the number one. David De Gea has proved people wrong in the past. I just need it sorting, and United need to act now to calm my nerves, because we need a proper goalkeeper in place.
Yeah. Anything more to add before we go?
No, that's me done.
Yeah, I just thought I'd give you a brief roundup today of the latest Manchester United transfer news this week. You get involved in the comments below as ever. Give us your thoughts and opinions. Smash that like button. Think about subscribing if you've not already done so. And press that notification, because we'll be back on Monday with another video. You enjoy the rest of your weekend. And to all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day for Sunday. Hope you all enjoy your day. Thank you.
Thank you.